Welcome back to SpellFables, friends and followers. Today, me and Jordan welcome our guests, Jen and Donnie, also known as the FilthyMTGCasuals. Jen and Donnie are two of the most delightful spirits to play Magic with that I've met. They have been playing MTG for over 27 years, but their love for the game shines as bright as ever. Jen and Donnie are wonderful Commander hosts who invite familiar faces and new faces alike to their streams. You can catch those streams Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on Twitch. Okay, I'm so excited to get into this game, but before we jump into it, as always, let's take a look at the decks we'll be playing first.
So, when I built Glunch, everybody built Glunch to be like the political deck, right? Like, I'm going to let you do this if you let me do this. And I said, you know what? Let's surprise everyone. Let's build Glunch to be Celestia tokens hidden with a political theme. So, we tempt with Discovery, we have Flump, we have all the things that kind of make us work together. And you're like, oh, this is so sweet, this is so nice. Then I'm going to give you all this card draw, right? We have a Howling Mind, the Heartwood Storyteller, Sergeant John Benton was such a great addition. So Wolf Caller's Howl, when my opponents have their full hands, it's going to give me wolves. And that's what I want. I want tokens. So this whole strategy was a lot of fun. Then I'm like, okay, how am I going to get these tokens? Well, let's play with the creatures and things that want to make tokens. So Zerium, what's better than flying? Flying wins games. Let's make flying tokens. Kadira, who doesn't love Kadira? Adeline, I actually have decks for both of these. Primeval Bounty, which is the most green card you've ever seen in your life. Gives me +1/+1s, life gain, creatures. But in making all of these tokens, I need things to make them faster. So what do you do when you're in Celestia and you need to make tokens faster? Well, you play with Second Harvest. You play with Mondra. You play with Doubling Season. You play with Anointed Procession, Parallel Lives, and now you have a token tripler for the first time ever. It is amazing. But what is the win con here, right? There's no Crater Hoof. I'm not going to make a bunch of creatures and trample over you. There's no Moonshaker Cavalry. No. What I really want to do with this deck is I want to take all of these tokens and I want to get Devout Invocation, and I am going to tap untapped creatures I control, and it's going to make me 4/4 angels, right? More tokens. Then I'm going to play Halo Fountain, and then I'm going to untap them, and I'm going to win the game. Or I'm going to crash the party. I'm going to create a tapped 4/4 green Rhino Warrior creature token for each tapped creature I control, the ones I just tapped from Devout Invocation. So now I've got all these angels, and I've got all these rhinos, and then I'm going to Halo Fountain. But I don't play Halo Fountain until I can win with it. And last resort, there is a Concordant Crossroads in here in case I do need to go to combat. But there are no big trample effects. I made a big, overwhelming token deck, and this is my win con. This is what I want to do. That's my whole plan.
All right, so Ovia Pashiri, I built this deck right when we got back into Magic, when we learned about Commander. Just Ovia is one of those cards that it does all of the things that I like to do, but it does it in green. Like, you know, you don't find a lot of green artifact synergies. So when I found it, and then it's like, okay, how do I maximize the potential here? So I've got lots of token generators. I think this deck it can generate 27 different types of creature tokens. I've got everything from servos to ants and worms and sandworm convergence, so I can prevent flying damage. I've got Scoot Swarm, so my rant package gets me more creatures. All of these things feed Growing Rights, feeds Gaia's Cradle, so I can play things like the Impervious Great Worm. It's you can hard cast it for 16 in this deck without trying real hard. It's indestructible. It's a 16/16 indestructible. So, think all the things you can do with that. And then with Mixed Bloom Ancient and the Cradles, it triples the amount of mana they generate. So, I mean, you can see 300, 400, 500 mana in this deck. And then what do you do with it? Well, you have things like Stream of Life, or you have sneaky things like Elder of Laurels that gives target creature +X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. And it doesn't require it to tap. So if I've got 200 mana, I can activate this 50 times on someone else's turn so they can swing for lethal. Pathbreaker Ibex, again, buffs the team. I'm also not playing with Craterhoof Behemoth in this deck. I am running Pathbreaker Ibex, Thunderhoof Baloth is in here, other things like that. A Champion of Lambholt, if you get it out early with the amount of tokens that this generates, this game we just played, it was a 13/13. Buffing, making everything unblockable that has power less than that. And then Beastmaster's Ascension, with the number of tokens that I'm generating, it pretty much goes online almost instantly. Like within 2 turns, Beastmaster's Ascension is online. Everything's getting +5/+5, and I'm just swinging for big damage. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make the biggest creatures I can, and then just swing for lethal. Cards like Ram Through help me get around, sneak in that little bit of extra damage. But, I'm also running Rogue's Passage. So when I tap Ovia, when I pay 5 to tap Ovia and I create an 18/18 construct, I can make it unblockable. It's all of these things, and everything works together. And it's just, I really love this deck. It's always been fun to play. And when it does the thing, it's just beautiful.
So tonight I'm playing one of my most favorite decks, my most Vorthosy of Vorthosy decks. It was Nissa Vastwood Seer. Nissa is my favorite planeswalker. I mean, it's just, her story's beautiful to me. She's an elf. I love elves. And this deck tells that story. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Nissa planeswalkers in this deck that represent her at various stages of her journey. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards that feature Nissa in the name of the spell or in the artwork of the spell. It is just a love letter to the green girl herself. My favorite cards in the deck are, of course, the Vastwood Seer, but I don't know why I've got a special place in my heart for this little Genesis mage. She's the pre-con one, and she untaps some creatures. If your creatures are also lands, she can untap 4 lands instead of just 2. So that's amazing. It's got a Shaya in it. A Shaya in Zendikar Elfspeak means the awoken world, and Nissa is the world waker. Shaya is actually the soul of Zendikar animated into an elemental. So I've got Soul of the Wild and also the token that Phage Animist creates. And the pick card of the deck is the best green board wipe, Spinning Wheel Kick. It's a board wipe. You just wait for the game. There's enough mana in the deck to make this a board wipe basically every time. And there it is. It's super green. It's super fun. And I love it so much.
Okay, so I am going to be playing one of my newer decks. It feels like it is one of my newer decks, but it feels like a deck that's been in the making for a very long time. So for the longest time, I've really been wanting a true life gain deck for me to use. I decided to break the rules a little bit, and so this is my deck. It is Astrid Peth from Doctor Who and Rosie Cotton from Lord of the Rings, and the two of them have a synergy that is just so direct and so fun that I put them both in the command zone as partners, and the synergy is off the wall. So I wanted this to have synergy, and I wanted it to also have flavor. So because they're partners and they're universe crossed lovers, because that's adorable, I had to include a suite of the most romantic and cutest cards that I could find in Magic. So we have a wedding ring, a love song of night and day, the wedding of River Song, and Secret Rendezvous for the cuteness and the preciousness. And because they're cute and precious, they have lots of nice jewelry. So these two get each other gifts like rings and jeweled lotuses. This deck ended up being the home for a lot of these cards that I want to put in a deck, but I don't want the deck to be outrageously powerful. But I still want to play with my Jeweled Lotus, so I wanted to find the right home for it, and this felt like the right home for it. My win conditions, I will show you right here. So it's a life gain deck, true to its form, even though it can be a little punchy. At the end of the day, it is definitely a mono white life gain deck. So we have Test of Endurance. On my upkeep, we'll win if I have 50 or more life. We have Aetherflux Reservoir. Of course, we can nuke players with our Gatorade. And of course, to go along with Test of Endurance, we have Felidar Sovereign, who's also going to help us win the game if we have 40 or more life. If those direct win cons, or if those indirect win cons don't work, we can hit them directly with combat damage with Archangel of Thune and Nykthos Paragon, who have the ability to make Astrid and Rosie and the rest of my creatures very, very large and very powerful as I gain life gain. My favorite sources of life gain in the deck are probably these right here. Celestial Mantle will double my life total if I hit. Congregate is just 4 mana for an explosive amount of life gain at the end of the turn. You'll gain over 100 life with this card if you save it. Riot Control, the same deal actually. Shout out to Jen. I believe now Riot Control was the one that I got from one of Jen's card of the week. And then Beacon of Immortality. Simple, straight to the point. Let's double the life total. And these are just some of the most, I don't want to say generic, but they're kind of straight to the point, some of the best life gain cards just in Commander. So we've got Heliod, Shadow Spear, Sarah Ascendant, Soul Warden. And last but not least, this deck ended up being the mono white deck that I wanted to put all of my heart and all of my soul into. So I gave it my best mono white cards like Gladriel's Dismissal, a Sentinel, and a Tithe, because they're strong and I want strong cards. And a Defarious Protection in this beautiful Path to Exile. So, yep, this is my cuties, couples, partners, life gain, punchy beatdown pile that I'm super, super proud of. All right, I'm going to untap upkeep. I'm going to draw this card. We have a mono white staple coming down with the turn 1 Soul Warden.
No untaps, no upkeeps, draw per turn. I will play this forest. I'll tap that forest, and I will play my commander. Obia, Bashiri, Sage, Lightcrafter, and I will pass the turn.
I will draw planes, and no turn 1 plays for me. That's it. I pass.
All right. I'm going to draw for turn. Cool. And then I pass my turn. She's a girl.
Bobbie-Christine casts Astrid Peth and passes. Donnie plays a forest and passes.
Yeah. Nope. I will do more exciting things next turn. I'm going to pass.
I can't
Lunch
wait
is
for that
coming.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Lunch is always so much fun.
I'm going to play another forest and pass. I'm just hanging out.
Let's go. Okay, so I'm playing a Rules 0 deck, and it's not going to look great because I'm about to have some value. But it's going to be great for me. I'm going to cast the other half of my illegal partner commander duo, Rosie Cotton. Aren't they just so cute together? Oh my gosh, they're universe crossed lovers.
Truly.
who both have entered the battlefield triggers. I'm going to gain a life. And then I'm going to make a food. I now have 2 foods. When Rosie enters, I'll make a food. And whenever I create a token, I can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature other than Rosie. So I will have 2 food, and I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter. Let's start it on Soul Warden. I've tried the put it on one person thing, and it's bit me a little bit, as Voltron strategies tend to. So we're going to try and spread the counters out this time. With that done, I will go to combat. Let's go ahead and see what you have to say about a 2/2 coming in, Donnie.
I'm just going to take 2.
Shabam. I'm going to make a food token. When I make this food token, I'm going to put a counter on Soul Warden. And then I'll pass.
All right. No untap, sell up, keeps, draw for turn. Play a forest as my land for turn. We're going to pay 3 for this Growing Rights of Illimok.
Cradle Junior.
ETB, I get to look at the top 4. If I may reveal a creature card from among them, put it in my hand. Put the rest on the bottom or in order. At the beginning of your end step, you control 4 more creatures, transform it, and it transforms into a cradle.
We need to trade it out for the cuter art.
There's 4.
The new one.
Ooh.
There's like little mushroom friends on that one.
Yes. I love that one. When it came out in Lost Caverns of Ixalan.
Yeah. I'm going to reveal this Champion of Lablond.
Ooh.
Sure.
Hands. That's it for me. I will pass the turn.
I'm going to draw. I would like to play... Yeah. We're going to play this Access Tunnel as my land for turn. Access Tunnel is kind of fun. And then I would like to pay 3, and I think it's lunchtime.
Glunch.
We're going to do glunch things.
I always have lunch at 7 p.m.
Lunch is good any time of the day.
That glunch time of day.
Oh my gosh. It's always lunchtime if you think about it.
Always lunchtime.
I think for my end step, I'm going to keep the treasures for myself. I'm going to be that
Beautiful.
person.
Don't help me.
And
Don't
then
help me.
let's go. What do we have? Jordan, would you prefer to draw 1 card? Actually, the +1/+1 counters aren't going to help you. Would you like to draw a card?
I would love to draw a card. Thank you,
It is
Glunch.
yours.
Thank you.
Bobby
my
Christine
Glunch-
already has +1/+1 things going on, so I would like to give the 2 +1/+1 counters to Donnie.
I'll put them on my commander.
I feel like Bobby Christine's deck is off to a good start.
I always have a turn 2 play into a turn 3 play, so it's really good.
That's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna pass turn.
Is girl glunch a thing? Like it's like girl dinner, girl glunch?
Girl
My
lunch.
girl lunch is probably some chocolate chips straight out of the bag, standing in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Those chips, they never get made into cookies. They never make it. Girl lunch. All right, cool. I just drew for turn, and then I'm going to play a forest, and I'm going to do something. I'm going to tap 3 to cast Nissa, Vastwood Seer. When she ETBs, I will search my library for a basic florist card, reveal it, and put it into my hand, then shuffle my library. I'm going to grab, this Kamigawa one. And then I have no further game actions. I pass. But I do have a comment. I feel like your Soul Warden over here is like the third wheel. Like,
She is the third wheel. But all 3 of them, they definitely want her there. So
she's staying with them, you know.
Right. I'm thinking about getting a house with an extra house.
Oh, okay.
Untap. Okay, I'm gonna untap upkeep, draw a card. Let's put a land into play. It's a beautiful Seraph Sanctuary. Thank you so much, Shorty. You gifted me that card. I would like to go straight to combat. Got no time to waste. Let's declare an attack of 3/3 at Jordan. Glunch has the biggest of bums.
Yes.
It should be blockable, but you know what's important is not the damage, it's the attack trigger. So we're gonna send Astrid at Jen with a attack trigger. I'm gonna create a crunchy food, munchy. And when I make that food, Rosie's gonna put a +1/+1 counter on Astrid. So it's gonna be 3 damage at Jen and 3 damage at Jordan. I like to think Astrid and Glunch just hugged.
Yep.
Aw.
Just a big old hug.
They lost some health, so it was a strong hug. It was a hug nonetheless. I kind of want to just be a problem, but in a weird way. Here's how I'm going to be a problem.
In a weird way.
I'm going to spend 2 mana. I'm going to tap a food, and I'm going to eat it.
Yum, 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 yum.
I'll gain 3 life. When that resolves, I'm going to pay 2 mana, and I'm going to eat this crunchy, crunchy food. Mmm, yummy. And I'm going to gain 3 life. Look at that. I'm at 51 life. That's Aetherflux Reservoir range. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. My turn's over. I'll pass to you, Donnie.
Girl, you forgot to explore.
I get to explore. I get to explore when I eat food.
Yeah, you get to explore and eat food.
My first explorer will draw me a land card. My second explorer will have this Archangel of Thune go back on top, and I'll put a counter on Astrid Path. Shabam! Okay, I pass now. My turn's over.
Now I'll untap. No upkeep triggers. Draw for turn.
She explores? Oh my god.
That is a completely dead card here. I'm just going to move to my end step. I'm going to discard this carpet of flowers, and I will pass the turn.
What
Did you
happened?
get your land, Donnie?
Forest.
I've
So I
never
have-
seen anyone put their lands there, by the way.
Oh, well.
He's an odd man. He's an odd man.
I've been playing since part 1, so.
Oh, nice.
I would like to pay 4. One of those is white for Xerium. Xerium is a wonderful griffin. Does wonderful things. Do I hold on to it? I think I just hold on to it.
Oh, good lord.
What?
Smart.
Xerium.
Soul Warden.
Yep, I'm gaining life.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, me and Bobbie-Christine are going to be friends. So let's go. Let's just go to my end step. Donnie, do you need treasures?
I will always use 1 mana.
Honey, I'd like to give you 2 treasures. Just remember how generous I'm being. And then, so I think I am going to keep the +1/+1s for myself. Let's go ahead and put those on. Let's grow Glunch a little, shall we?
Excellent.
And then I still say Bobbie-Christine is in a nice spot and kind
I'm
of in
so
the lead.
cozy.
So let's give that card draw to Jordan again.
Again, thank you.
Again.
I love it. Thank you.
All right. That's it for me. I pass turn.
I love Glunch.
Who doesn't? The person
This is-
not
it
getting
looks-
anything.
Glunch looks like a little squishmallow. Like you could just, good hugs.
I would love it if they made a
I
squishmallow.
want to take a nap on a glunch.
Exactly. Exactly. Like a
All right.
giant beanbag chair, right?
Yes. Oh, they should make Glunch beanbag chairs. We need a right to wizards. Okay.
I would buy it.
So I untapped and drew for turn. I'm playing that beautiful Kamigawa forest I got last turn. I'm gonna swing Nissa at you first.
Okay,
That's what
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
pass
do.
priority on attack.
Okay. Fine.
Go to damage, and I'll take it.
I'm gonna take 2.
You got it. I'll take it.
Okay. I feel so much better that you're at 50 instead of 52 now. After combat, I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to cast Wild Instinct.
my.
I chose not to deal 4 damage to you, but I will deal 4 damage to the Soul Warden.
Okay. You're
She's
gonna
a
give Nissa a
3, right?
2/2 and have Nissa fight my Soul Warden.
She's fighting. Yep.
I am gonna pass priority and say that's a good play. You
She's
crushed
got
my
that sort of
Soul Warden.
animist, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good move.
Okay. And that's all I've got. I
You know my favorite part about that move? I can immediately get vengeance.
Oh.
Yep. I saw that Archangel of Thune, and I just thought, oh no.
Just
If
need
there
people
was
to
a soul
know.
attendant.
Oh yeah, you do know I have an Archangel of Thune in my hand. I'm about to draw it. I'm gonna untap upkeep. I'm gonna draw an Archangel of Thune. Do 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 do. And that would good play. Okay, I'm gonna put this plane's into play. I'm having a great time being the problem, you know. And you know what, Donnie? They always say Donnie dies first, but it's a new year, and we're gonna flip that script because BC dies first. Or else, you know what?
Or else.
No. Look at these gays. Look at these cute ladies who are just here, and all they want to do is lower your life total. So we're gonna go right to combat. Let's declare one attack at Jordan.
I deserve it.
You took my sword in from me, but I mean, you kind of had to.
You know, she was that third wheel. I did her a favor.
Oh, no.
You know?
Oh, we were thinking about getting her a house. Okay, so I'm gonna attack you. When I attack you, Jordan, I'm gonna make a food token. When I make a food token, I'm gonna put a counter on Astrid, so it's gonna be 5 Astrid damage. Damage coming for you.
Astrid damage. I'm down to 32, and I took 5 commander damage from Bobbie-Christine.
That's what you get for wrecking our weird home.
I'm a home wrecker. No.
Post combat, I'm gonna hard cast my Archangel of Thune. Bam, there she is. When I gain life, I'll put counters on everything. I pass.
Before the end of your turn, I would like to pay 3 and tap Ovia to create a servo.
Here goes the servo.
And you can do that now without making Bobbie-Christine's board bigger.
Just like I can make griffins now without Bobbie-Christine.
There's a lot of things I can do now with a full word phone.
They put an Essence Warden in a precon, so I'm justified forever now.
You are. It went right in that food and fellowship deck.
No one taps or untaps, no upkeep triggers, draw for turn. All right, I'm going to sacrifice my 2 treasure tokens and pay 3 other green for a Verter as a Gearhulk.
Interesting.
4/4 artifact creature construct.
Oh, wow.
Trample. On ETB, I get to put 4+1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures I control. I'm going to put 1 on Ovia, and I'll put the other 3 on my servo, so they're both 4/4s.
Do you ever see a magic card and think, I need to look up what that word means?
Verteris.
I verterously think that every day.
Verteris.
Verteris.
And I think that's worth it. I'm gonna send 8 your direction, Bob.
Still worth it.
If I'm blocking with an Archangel of Thune, that's how you know I've been body snatched. I'm gonna take 8 damage.
That's something is truly wrong.
I had to do it. That's it for me. I will pass the turn.
All right.
Ow.
Okay. Untapping. Let's draw.
I mean, you got up to what, 50?
Let's play
52. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am going to pay 5, 6, and 7. And I would like to play Galta and Maverick.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Large.
That doesn't sound like it's in the spirit of
over
lunch.
here.
It's in the colors of lunch, but not necessarily in the spirit.
If you dig deep enough, Galta and Maverick are coming together in the spirit of friendship. That's super glunch.
That's the connection.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That is a token deck. So we want to make tokens, right?
It's beautiful.
Okay, so what do we want to do? If I go... Okay, so whenever I attack, I get to choose one. So first, I'd like to declare combat. You know what? I would like to send this 3/4 Zerium over at Donnie.
I can't do anything about air strikes, so...
Okay. So when I attack, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to choose the vampires. So create X tokens with lifelink where X is the number of attacking creatures. So it's just 1. So that's not scary. That's not bad.
It's not
You
bad
could
yet.
just draw a mirror, and there's nothing in the mirror, but there's a vampire there.
There you go.
Just draw a hand mirror. It's a vampire token.
Funny, but I lack creativity. This is
Oh.
Now that's a vampire.
I have a little vampire right there
Whoa.
on a stick figure.
Oh, he's got a little cut.
Well,
There you go.
He's got a little do.
Exactly.
Got the Dracula Bela
All right.
Lugosi. Was that the name of the guy?
Keywords
There's some
on it.
vibes there.
Oh, and that's also going to get me a griffin. Let's go Glunch step. I'm going to go ahead and keep the treasures for myself. Jordan, would you like the card draw again, or would you like the 1+1s?
I would like card draw. Always.
Card draw is yours.
Thank you. We've had a good
and-
relationship this game. Yeah.
Right? You get the card draw. Let's go ahead. Donnie's got some power on the board. I would like to give those 2+1+1s to Bobbie-Christine this time. He doesn't look very happy about that decision.
You got it.
it's a mistake.
But am I?
Yes.
We'll put him on Rosie. She's not a 1/1 anymore. That makes me feel a little better.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to draw some tokens and pass my turn.
Gorgeous. All right, cool. I'm going to untap. Thanks for the card.
You're welcome.
Did you know if you draw a little microphone in front of any dinosaur in Magic the Gathering, it's suddenly at karaoke?
That is amazing.
It makes them much more friendly. Every
I
single
love
one.
that.
They just need a microphone.
Microphone in its hand.
Singing his little heart out. Okay.
I love that.
Swinging from the chandelier.
All right. I drew for turn. I'm gonna put a forest into play. What's on tap, Nissa? I've got 5 mana here. I think I want to tap all 5 of that and cast a Nissa World Waker. She's a planeswalker, and I'm going to immediately +1 her down here to untap 4 target forests.
She was basically free.
She was basically free. It's green. It's green.
It's a
All
green
my spells
card.
are free. All my spells are free. That's what it means. Bobbie, what are you doing with this Archangel?
I'm gonna gain life and make my creatures bigger and hit you. Everybody.
Me?
Everybody,
Okay.
everybody.
Okay. Would you like maybe not hit my World Waker with your beautiful
I'll leave
angel?
World Waker alone probably one time. Yeah,
I love that. Thank you.
you got it.
Just this one time, though.
All right. In that case, I'm just gonna tap 2 and cast a Rampant Growth. Find that basic land card. It's probably going to be a forest. I don't have any more game actions, so I pass my turn.
Lovely. Now I must find out how to get past a glunch.
There's no getting past the Glunch. Not unless you got unblockable.
That glunch has 7 toughness.
I think this is what I enjoy so much about Glunch. Glunch gives things, but Glunch makes just the best blocker, right?
So,
The best blocker.
right?
Get this giant flying
He's
butt.
lifelink and death touch, and you're in business.
I mean, that's possible. It'd be a basilisk collar, right? That's all it needs.
A glunch and his dog. Oh.
Exactly.
It's the most Lesnian deck I've ever seen in my life. Okay, I'll go to combat. Honestly, I don't really have anything to stop people from crushing my bones. And I'm not going to use them as blockers, so I think I'm just going to hit people, and I'm pretty sure I will suffer for it. So we'll go to combat. I'll send this 3/4 lifelink at Jen, and I'll attack. I'll send them both at Jen. Screw it.
Okay.
As I attack, you can chump block the bottom one. It'll be as I attack, I'll make a food. When I make a food, I'll put a counter on Astrid. Bam. So it's 6 damage commander on the ground and 3 flying in the air. 3/4.
Okay, so Glunch will block the flyer.
You got it.
Galton Mavrin will block the other.
You know what? I don't know how I forgot about the giant dinosaur.
I'm so suspicious.
I mean, it's a
Okay.
giant dinosaur. How do you
I'll be
forget-
perfectly honest. I was thinking about, she'll chump block with the vampire. And
That did not go well.
okay, you know what? With that horrific mistake in mind, We're gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna cast a Galadriel's Dismissal,
I
targeting
love
Astrid.
Galadriel's Dismissal.
There you go.
So we're gonna phase Astrid out.
Oh my god.
Big whoops. That card will resolve. Go to the graveyard. Astrid will be phased. Go to damage. Glunch and Archangel Thune will hug each other, and I will gain 3 life.
Fair.
As I gain that 3 life, I'll put a counter on Rosie and on my Archangel of Thune, and not Astrid.
That was the most beautiful dismissal I've ever seen.
Thank you so much. It sparkles every time.
It does.
It does. So amazing.
Oh shoot! I didn't spam. I'm playing a spam. I'm planning. I didn't plan on spending that 1 mana. So what we're gonna do now is cast an Esper Sentinel. You can't go wrong. And when that resolves, I would like to. No artifacts or enchantments on Jen's side. Cursed.
Not a one.
Well, treasure tokens.
I mean, yeah, artifact.
Yeah, there's an artifact there.
All right, well, you know what? Fine, we'll lean into the tomfoolery. I'll tap 3, and I'll cast a Lauren of the Third Path. When Lauren enters the battlefield, I'll destroy up to 1 target treasure Jen controls.
All right, 1 treasure goes.
That's what you get for having a big dinosaur I forgot about. I'll pass the turn to Donnie.
Super fair. I'll take it. Hey, denying someone a treasure is a very valid process. Okay? Valid.
All right, no upkeep trigger.
It's gonna make a difference.
Oh my god.
Every time I look at a dinosaur now, I'm gonna think about karaoke. Like I'm just gonna imagine.
It changes the way you see the game.
Right
Yep.
there. Like that just makes me so happy.
All right. I'm going to play this guy's Cradle as my land for turn.
Is that some guy's cradle?
Do you need a guy's cradle and cradle junior?
Yes.
Yeah, both.
I'm a green mage. Thank you very much.
Gaia's Cradle. Wait, that's a land. I should have that.
That's a land.
I should have that.
You should have that.
I fumbled the ball. Cast a non-creature so I can draw my way out of this.
He's a
Why would I do that, Bobbie? We're talking nonsense.
In honor of Jordan.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's the whole moment. What's his song at karaoke? Let's think about that.
Every time I would have a dinosaur in play, I'm going to do that going forward and just explain to everyone why.
I'll tap the Cradle for 3. I'll tap 3 more for 6 for a Kadama of the East Tree.
Ooh.
And then
They put some words on that spirit.
it's a 6/6 with reach.
And that's actually all it says.
That's all it matters.
That's literally, it's just 6.
The piece he cares to explain right now.
And then I will move to my end step, transferring growing rights into Cradle of Itlimoc. Unfortunately, I don't have a land in my hands to play off the Kadama trigger, and I will just pass the turn.
You know what we'll do? I would like to make everyone uncomfortable. I would like to pay 1 right,
Okay.
1 other. We're going to pay 6 here. And I sacrifice that treasure. I would like to play here top, Deepest Foundation.
Oh, Lord.
This is the token tripler.
Tripler.
This is the Vigilant 6/6 token tripler.
They make triplers now.
And it's the prettiest one.
Wild.
Okay. And when he dies, I get to return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed.
All right.
Bobbie-Christine has 45 life.
Totally.
And Bobbie-Christine has no flying right now.
No flying right now.
True.
Okay. We'll just keep it light. It's fine. Or do we? Do we send a 12/12 trampler over this Bobbie-Christine? Do we? Okay. So let's just both of these are going to be coming at Bobbie-Christine.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then that's going to make me 3 tapped and attacking 3/3s.
Yes.
So they're 10
With trample.
and attacking with trample, and these are 3/3s. And they're dinosaurs.
Yes.
Okay, so these
And they don't go anywhere at the end of turn or anything like that.
these are dinosaurs. Okay, the word other is extremely important in this case.
Yes.
For sure.
Right? So there are 3 of them. Let's go ahead and send one of them over at Jordan, and I am gonna send Donnie, you're just gonna destroy them. But yeah, you know what? We're just gonna send 2 over at Donnie too.
Bobbie.
I'm good to go to damage. I will do no responses to attack, and I'll pass on blocks.
All right. I would like to tap this cradle for 4.
You're gonna fog it.
I'm going to use 2 of that for a Druid's Deliverance,
Boo.
which will prevent all combat damage, and
Wow.
it also lets me populate, so I'm going to create another servo.
Oh, that means I get to keep my trampling dinosaurs though.
Throwing me a bone, honey?
You do
It
get to
only
keep
protects
your-
Donnie.
Oh, that was dealt to you. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah,
Druid's Deliverance only protects me.
He's only
got it.
protecting
You
himself.
got it. You got it. As for Sentinel Trigger.
I have the extra mana, so yeah, I'm going to pay.
Son of a gun. Okay. I'm hit. It hurts.
I took the damage. I did. My Nissas are
Right.
too precious.
Then that is going to give me, I made that choice, so that's going to give me another Griffin. But in this case, wait a minute. Oh yeah, because my Griffin did make contact, so that's going to give me 3 Griffins. So I have a total of 4 Griffins here.
Oh.
So couldn't you have blocked some of my trampling dinosaurs too and still prevented combat damage to yourself and still killed them?
Probably, but I'm not upset about you having creatures.
Okay, just checking.
Oh.
Okay, so
Donnie's
let's move
scheming.
to the Glunch step.
I may need you to help me take them out.
You shouldn't trust. I mean, a life gain deck is gonna. Don't let.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's do Glunch stuff. Jordan, would you like treasures, card draw, or +1/+1s?
I actually think I would like treasures.
Perfect. Treasures are yours.
I treasure this relationship.
I would like to keep the +1/+1s for myself. We're gonna put them on Glunch.
Sweet.
We need a much bigger blocker, I feel.
You gonna give me the card draw?
Oh, I don't know. I might just give it to Bobbie-Christine.
Help.
Let's go. Bobbie-Christine has less life. Bobbie-Christine, you get the card draw. 1 card.
Bam! I will draw 1 card.
Donnie fogged and messed up everything I wanted to do. You know what? We'll have words, but I will turn in the meantime.
Thank you for the treasure.
You're welcome.
I always feel like I have to say thank you at the end of your turn. And top 4 and
Even when she doesn't play Glunch. Thank you so
Here.
much.
Yep.
It's gonna be the whole thing now.
I am going to put a land into play. When I do, this is my 7th land, and I get a Nissa Vastwood Seer trigger. She's gonna get a little glow up. She's gonna turn into Nissa Sage Animist.
Nice.
She does planeswalker stuff. I think I'm just gonna +1 her right away, and I will reveal the top card of my library. It
Look at
is it's a Titan of Industry.
Ooh,
Nice.
we
Love
love that
that
card. So
Yeah.
good.
It's an elemental. It counts. It's a plant with
is a
some buildings
plant.
in it. I am going to tap all these forests, and I'm going to cast my favorite Nissa Genesis Mage.
Oh my gosh.
She's the pre-con one, and she just can pop off. She's so good. We're gonna +1 Nissa Worldwaker to untap for.
Very nice.
And then we're gonna +2 Nissa Genesis Mage.
Oh my
and
goodness.
untap
Super
Two
friends
more.
happening.
2 lands. All right, cool. So I have 6 mana again, and it feels right. I'm scared of everyone. Okay.
I mean, look at those 3 girls you got, though.
I do. They're beautiful. I'm just gonna pray that I'm gonna get more turns. And I'm going to tap those 6 mana and cast a Soul of the Harvest.
Oh,
He
I
has
love
Trample. He's an elemental. And he says, whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I may draw a card. I
I
have
thought
my
that.
turn.
Okay. A little late on my end. You want to Esper Sentinel trigger on the Nissa. You can pay 1 with that
No.
treasure if you'd like to.
No,
Okay.
these I like these. They
All
were a
right.
gift.
Esper draw on the Genesis Mage. I'll start my turn. Untap, doopity pup. I'm horrified. I'm scared. I'm gonna die. Jen, why do you have 40 life?
Because nobody can get through.
I can't get through that
I
glunch.
built a wall.
Okay. I think I will proceed to be unable to get through, but let's see. Untap a draw. Oh, that's fun. I'll put this plains into play. Everything is possible. I'm gonna go to combat. Big lunch in my way.
Yep, it's a 4/9 now.
Donnie's good. Donnie has a guy's cradle, and I'm gonna die. There's nothing I can do. Jordan, I'm scared. Jordan, save me.
It's okay.
I think
Yeah,
Jen's big bad right now.
I agree.
I think Donnie's deflecting.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Mhm.
I will attack Jen with a 4/5 lifelink Archangel of Thu. Oh, you have griffins. They fly. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't do anything, everybody. I can't do nothing.
It's so sad. How many foods could you eat? You can make that Archangel bigger.
I could eat a bunch of food and make the Archangel bigger, but instead, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Untap.
This is my good luck charm for 20.
Oh,
It's a Thunder
chunky.
Toad. Oh, I
This is
dream
what-
about this dragon.
Right? Donnie got me for Christmas. Donnie.
Beautiful.
Untaps, no upkeep triggers, draw for turn.
He just hangs up here by my camera now.
That doesn't
He's my good luck charm.
Oh. Jordan, can we make a Themberchaud deck when I come to Chicago?
For sure. I've been dreaming about it. I
Lumberjack.
want to just make copies. I want to give a myriad. I want that dragon to just burn everything.
That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. We're gonna pay 3 for a champion of Lambhold.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Checks out.
That makes sense.
Great.
And then we tap this for 6 and this for 12.
Mhm.
So I've got 12 mana in the pool.
Mhm.
I use 7 of that for the Adaphage. Oh, Champion of Lambhold. It's
Kodama
permanent.
trigger.
Beastmaster's Ascension.
See, I'm not the scary thing. I'm telling you right now.
And then Adaphage
Oh, no.
will come in. I'll go down to 5 green. That'll give me the Hornet Queen.
Oh, jeez.
Better.
That puts 5 counters on the Champion of Lambhold, making
it
it
does.
6/6.
Oh, Kodama. No Dama. No Dama.
You can't block
Uh-huh.
nothing.
So I'll use 4 of the 5 for a second harvest.
Oh, well, jeez.
And make more toast.
And I'll get 4, 5, 6 more creatures, putting 6 more counters on the Champion of Lambhold.
Uh-huh.
We're fine.
It's fine.
This SpellFable just took a dark turn.
Me and Donnie need to build some non-token
We're
decks.
gonna go ahead and go to
We
combat.
need to do.
Tokens are so much fun, though.
I know. I
The
love
T
tokens.
in Filthy MCG Casual stands for token.
Right. We love our tokens.
I only have 5 creatures that can attack this turn, but I don't
We
think I really
nominated
need to go to combat this turn.
You're saving it? You're gonna save it for the Alpha Strike?
I am going to. It might seem like a lot, but
In my head, you could trigger Beastmaster, but if you can't, it totally makes sense.
no, I need haste. If I had haste,
Yep.
I could do it. But yeah, so here's the situation: kill me or you're gonna die.
Okay.
Kill me or you're gonna die. Those are the words. Let's figure out what
Probably
I can do about Donnie. I'm gonna draw this card.
Is that like an old 80s comedy? What to do about Donnie?
What to do about he is a problem. 1, 2.
It wasn't a problem until that turn, though.
I was a problem like turn 2, so.
Yeah, exactly. Insightful. Everybody gets a shot.
I'm gonna pay 4 for Arasta. 'Cause I like Arasta.
That's a spider mummy, and we support it.
We love Rasta. Okay.
I mean, right now, if I can activate Ovia for 5, I will get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'll get a
Oh
7
my gosh.
17 construct. So
No matter what I send at you. Oh, it's gonna be a math turn, everyone. It's gonna be a math turn. That's where we're at. Okay, so Rasta cannot swing. Okay, Donnie. I am swinging with you. I am swinging at you with you. Galton Mavrin for 12, 3 trample dinosaurs, 1 vampire with lifelink, and 4 flying griffins.
And then you do the bottom thing.
And then I do the bottom thing. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 creatures.
which is
So that's going to make
7.
me
Oh.
27.
Yes. Look like that.
That's
Wow.
gross.
I
We're
don't
just
have
going to
enough.
put a little 27 right there.
I miss you, Soul
Bobby,
Working.
I don't have enough mana in my deck to board wipe with spinning wheel kick anymore.
Oh no. Not the spinning wheel kick.
You know what? I'm just going to go down to 5 life.
Whoa.
Donnie, I respect it. I don't even want
Wow.
to take the last of that 5. I just want to see what happens.
So after combat, I don't have anything else. We're just going to go straight to the glunge stop. I'm going to stare menacingly at my husband. But you can't see us. That's what's happening. I'm also flipping him off secretly behind the camera. So let's I literally do this. Okay. Let's go. Glunch is going to, yep, because I want those treasures. We're going to have 2 treasures. Jordan, once again, I will let you decide, even though you have my demise in mind as well.
It's not as quite as obvious as it seemed last time.
Would you like a card draw or 2 +1/+1s?
I would like 2 +1/+1 counters.
Perfect. They are yours. We're going to give Bobbie-Christine the card draw.
You got it.
Okay, but that's it. I did my glunch thing. I passed turn.
Thank you once again, lunch. We die. See, here's the thing. It is known that I have a Titan of Industry in my hand.
Yes.
Titan of Industry can destroy enchantments.
Yes.
But I don't even know if I should anymore. Because the
Mhm.
whole top of this board is just awful.
Filthy. It's
Nightmarish.
And
It's
I don't,
filthy.
I don't know.
filthy.
I just don't know anymore. I just untapped. I'm gonna draw for turn. Ooh.
Destroy Donnie's enchantment.
If you destroy my enchantment, we probably die to Jeff.
Yep. You gonna leave me alive for one more turn?
Jen has 40 life. Jen is the biggest threat right now. Next, besides me.
That was kind of a lukewarm maybe. I got a hard maybe.
No. I do not have eyes for you, Jordan, unless Jen dies miraculously before I can go to combat.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pretend like there's no other people playing this game and build my own board. I think the
There
first
you go.
thing is to just +1 Nissa Sage Animist, reveal the top card of my library. It's a Kodama's Reach. I will put that in my hand. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to cast a Primal Crux.
Whoa.
It's Trample and Karoma.
Yes.
It's the great grandfather of devotion. Primal Crux's power and toughness are each equal to the number of green mana symbols and the mana cost of permanents I control. That's
Cool.
2, 4, 6 plus 6, 12.
12 is significant.
I want a primal crux.
Mm-hmm.
Primal Crux is so cute. Look at him. Oh, and it's a non-token creature, so I will draw a card.
Yes.
Just don't try to cuddle the primal crux.
He doesn't look cuddly. He's kind of spiky, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Then I'm going to +1 Nissa World Waker and untap 4 forests. 1.
With Nissa's ability on the stack.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's have Lauren of the Third Path. Jordan, you and I will both draw a card.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh,
I like how we're all giving Jordan a card draw.
that's a good card. Thank you. I put good cards in my deck. Let's just make the planeswalkers bigger. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast an Evolution Sage. When he ETBs, I will draw a card from Soul of the Harvest. +2 Nissa Genesis Mage now. I don't have creatures to untap, so I'll just do 2 lands. I'm going to tap 3 and cast a Kodama's Reach. Oh, hey, look, I get to proliferate.
All these Nisses starting to make me nervous.
7. That's what they do. Did I get another forest? I did not yet. And this one comes onto the battlefield untapped. So we're going to do this again. 4.
Nice.
7. I have already activated all my Nissas, so they can't ult this turn. But all 3 of them can ult on my next turn.
Very nice.
And I would love that for me.
Welcome to Super
you.
Friends. How does it feel?
The Gathering. I love it. It's so green. And we've got an Evolution Sage. He's an elf. Elves are my favorite. How
Esper Sentinel
about...
trigger on Kodama's Reach.
You get it. You get it, girl. How about I sacrifice 2 treasures and tap 1 green to cast Gilanra Collar of Wirewood. I will draw a card from Soul of the Harvest. I don't have any other game actions. It doesn't make sense for me to attack. So I'm just going to chill. I pass my turn.
On Jordan's end step, we're gonna eat some food. I'm gonna gain 3. Astrid will explore, reveal. Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. Damn. I'm gonna leave that on top. I'll put a counter on Astrid. And so she'll go to 6 counters total because I'm gonna explore 2 times by eating 2 more food. Start the turn. I draw an Elish Norn. I'll put this. I know. I'll put this planes into play. I would love to. I'm gonna cast Sir Ginger, the Meal Ender. She's in this deck because she's cute, and also she could gain a lot of health. There's nowhere really to attack. Everyone has stuff. With that in mind, I'm going to end my turn and pass to Donnie.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen you play this way, Bobbie.
I know. You don't know nothing.
Who are you?
Untaps, no upkeep triggers, draw for turn.
Let's see what Donnie's gonna do.
We're going to play this forest.
Oh, you're passing the turn? That's great.
No, that's not. We are going to go to combat.
It's like a whole lot of that is coming right at me. Like a lot of it.
We're going to declare 8 insects. That will put 8 counters on Beastmaster's Ascension, giving them all +5/+5. So I'm sending 48 damage at your face.
48 damage at my...
Wow.
I cannot block, even if I wanted to.
Okay. No attack triggers, right?
Nope.
Jen, you want to respond to any of this? Move to blocks?
I have nada.
Move to damage. Pass priority to Jen on damage.
I'm going to take it.
Jordan, priority.
I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not saving your life, Jen.
I'm not saving your life, Jen.
Just in case anyone was starting to think I was going to save anyone's life. Now it's my turn to be a problem. And you know what, Jen? I am casting this in hopes that it makes it on the card of the week, TikTok.
Oh.
I will cast Congregate at instant speed.
I love me some Congregate.
It might have already been one.
I love me some.
You know what? I might have got this from your card of the week now that I think about it.
Maybe not. I don't know if I'm going to Congregate.
Okay. Target player. I'm going to target myself. I'm going to gain 2 life for each creature on the battlefield. And 43 times 2 is 86. So I will gain 142 life.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad I'm out of this game, and y'all can just
Oh, no.
I will still be dead.
Jordan, I think we still got this.
Hey,
We do?
Commander
I died to commander damage.
Commander damage.
My commander can't swing.
Mine can, as long as I can hold on to the champion of Lambholt.
I am going to put 1 counter on each of my creatures.
My dad.
I have 3 Nissas that can ultimate. You have a post-combat main phase, Donnie.
Yes, I do have a post-combat main phase.
That was super fun, even though I died. My singing dinosaur, my spooters, got new vampires.
They're so cute.
They're beautiful. Your deck was terrifying.
We do get to...
It did some fun things.
First, I'm going to tap this cradle now that you did the congregate thing and you gained a bunch of life, and I'm going to get an 18/18 constructs.
Excellent. Oh, that board's scary.
Interesting to see what you do. We're going to take a totally separate picture of this dinosaur so I can tag Jordan when I put this on Twitter.
I still have 13 mana available. I'm going to use 2 of that.
Spinning wheel kick.
Amazing.
No, it's not in here. I'll use 2 of that 13 to cast a ram through.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Target. Oh, actually, wait a minute. How big is Astrid?
9/9.
Astrid's a 9/9. You know what? My Verdurous Gearhulk is also a 9/9.
Damn it.
So we're gonna ram through the Gearhulk on your Astrid.
What the hell did you... The series of words that just came out of your mouth.
I feel like I heard something different.
Make
Okay.
a little recording of that.
That is almost certainly going to happen, but with that on the stack, I'll tap Lauren of the Third Path. Me and Jordan will draw a card.
Beautiful.
I did not draw Swords to Plowshares. The ram through will resolve, and Astrid is crunched.
And so is the Verdurous Gearhulk. With that, I have 0 cards in hand, and I will pass the turn.
Okay, this happened. I'm going to untap this beautiful group of forests here and draw for turn. This is going to be...
Tell me.
This is going to be a crazy turn for me because I can ultimate 3 Nissas.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Let's go.
And this one says search your library for any number of basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Those lands become 4/4 elemental creatures with trample. They're still lands.
That's correct.
Is that what is that minus? Can you do that ult and still keep her around?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So all your Nisses will survive their ults.
Yep.
Very
All
nice.
of them will. Yeah, all of them will because this one has 11. Let's do a land drop and proliferate everything first.
I was going to say, I don't necessarily think it matters which order you do it in because of the proliferate. It just matters if you want to dig land out of your library before you look at the top 10 and play however many creatures you got.
I know, it's so crazy.
Oh, if you thin the deck of all your basics, then wow, okay, that's really cool.
I should.
You're gonna massively increase your chances of hitting a creature.
You can just get straight gas with that 10.
You're so wise. Yeah, let's do that. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's a -7, so she goes down to 2. We're gonna get all my basics. All my basics. I don't know how many more there are. One.
That all my basics comes on after what to do about Donnie.
2. Okay. So these are 4/4 elementals, right? Wow, there's so many.
Grabbing all those basics.
They're falling out of my lap because there's so many. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. 23. There's 23 of these. Fours. I can do whatever I want, mana-wise.
Good luck.
I get to proliferate so much. So I just put 23 forests onto the battlefield as 4/4 creatures. So I'm going to put 23 counters on my...
That is a big harvest.
It's a good thing he says non-token creature, because I could sort of deck myself.
Those aren't token creatures. You have to... I think you have to... Is it a
No,
May?
they're not token creatures.
They're not tokens.
No, they're non-token creatures.
This is so silly. I'm going to draw 23
Is
cards.
it a May trigger? Or are you just going to... Okay.
It is a May. But
Just
I'm
draw
gonna
them all.
do it. 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6,
Oh
7,
my God.
8, 9,
Whatever.
19.
Now
20,
you're playing
21,
green. Now you know green.
23. Look at that. Look at that. That goes in my hand. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to tap 1 force and cast a Verdant Crescendo.
Oh,
Search my library for a creature card. I'm seeing one that I want.
you have one in mind, or you just having a little looky-loo?
I'm just having a little look. Okay, I'm gonna reveal this Cloud Thresher and put it on top of my library after I shuffle this. Look at my library.
Oh. I feel like Cloud Thresher and Primal Crux get together to watch anime.
They totally do. Here's my Cloud Thresher on top. Well, he's on top of my library. I have a plan. I do.
I'm here for your plan.
Kodama of the East Tree. Hey, we're twinning. When he ETBs, I'll draw a card from Galanra, and I'll draw a card from Soul of the Wild. So I'll get that Cloud Thresher. Do I just do that? Do I actually ultimate her, or do I not? We're going to go up to 14 counters. We're going to untap these 2 forests, and we'll untap my Galanra. I have a win condition in my hand, but I need to be able to swing with these little babies.
You got you set up. You teed them up. You just gotta wait.
Okay. Bobbie-Christine has 184 life.
Between the two of us,
God.
we can take her. I'm just saying. Between the two of us.
For real. For real.
This is really interesting.
This is so stupid. Okay. Okay. Wait, I think I just maybe passed my turn.
Bobbie's probably got a board wipe, but
I feel like she's got something.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done.
My turn?
Lord. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
You got it.
I'm gonna untap up, keep draw. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
top deck for the
You are
win.
not board
Top deck
wiping.
for the win.
You are not.
I drew it right off the freaking top. I'm gonna put Aetherflux Reservoir on the stack.
What? What does this do?
Aetherflux Reservoir.
Can you counter it?
That is uber death, everyone. That is uber death.
If the spell resolves, it has an activated ability. Pay 50 life. Aetherflux deals 50 damage to any target.
Oh.
That is GG.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. I had nothing. If it was like win con or bust, that was it.
GG's.
Aetherflux Reservoir resolves. I'm gonna pay 50 life and target Donnie and deal 50 damage to Darnie's face.
Yep.
Big dead.
Make sure
Throw
you
me
kill
right
Donnie
in the planet.
first.
I'm gonna pass my turn to Jordan.
Nice. Oh, you can do that at instant speed. Okay. So you're going to do this during the combat. Or if I try to kill it. Is there anything sneaky I can do?
If you had one last stream to follow, I just wanted to give that to you.
Okay.
On your upkeep, I'm gonna tap Lord of the Third Path. We're both gonna draw a card.
Cool. We're going to tap 5 to cast Return of the Wild Speaker. Non-human creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. So
There you go.
look at
You
this.
sending 23
My
12/12s at me?
I'm throwing my brick at you. All of them.
Uh-huh.
All of them.
I see your brick heading over to me, and I'm gonna take the entire building and just throw it right back at you.
Yeah. You know what I didn't expect?
What's that?
I didn't expect you to have anything in that deck that would deal non-combat damage.
Right?
I said I'm playing a
Oh
game with
my
Bobbie-Christine.
gosh.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll be safe. I'll be so safe.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
wasn't.
The new Bobbie-Christine motto: expect the unexpected.
Thank y'all. That was so much. That was wild. That was a wild ride.
Absolutely wild.
That was a wild. All of those Nissa.
The Legion of Nissas, the Galta and the Glunch, and the Donnie, what the hell?
Exactly. And the Donnie was the hell.